Because it came to us and I'm directing the film, I have to put in what Archie meant to me. And every time I opened that comic book when I was 10 years old and 12 years old, it was a simpler time. It was a way more innocent time.
Yeah.
It was a slower time. Life went by in a slower manner than it is today. Everything is super hectic.
When we're writing, even it doesn't matter whether it's the lead character or a peripheral character. As writers, you really start loving them. There hasn't been a part 2 in any of our work yet. Should answer your question.
It does come up. We're not going to lie.
Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. Today I'm in conversation with two of the most finest creators we have in our business. I've been a fan and I'm sure you are. Joining me in a conversation is Zoya, Akhtar and Reema Kagti. So nice to have you on Instant Bollywood. Hello. I'm going to start off by asking you all that Archie is a comic that people have grown up with and they've loved it so much that everyone has their sort of imagination in their head. Did you feel at any point it's going to be difficult to live up to their imagination?
I don't want to think like this, okay? So, I mean, because it came to us and I'm directing the film, I have to put in what Archie meant to me. And every time I opened that comic book when I was 10 years old and 12 years old, I was transported to this magical fictional place called Riverdale.
Yeah.
And where everything just worked out and everything was pretty and everyone was fun and the friends were great. And so I wanted that feeling, that idealism, that idyllic feeling. That is what it meant to me. And I wanted to take what it meant to me and put that out.
Yeah.
So now I don't know if that meant the same to everybody or not. I don't know. And we'll find out once the film comes out.
Yeah, but I think that, like Zoya's saying, the attempt was to get to the essence of it. To get into, and her approach in that sense was to kind of get into a storybook world.
Yeah. But like you said, the essence is less is more. That's what you all have said.
Yes.
But when you have more than one brain, does it get difficult to maintain the less is more? Because you all have a co-writer and all of you all are brainstorming. Does that ever get a little imbalanced?
I think both of us and Aisha Divitri, who's written the script with us, we were all on the same page when it came to that. It was a simpler time. It was a way more innocent time.
Yeah.
It was a slower time. Life went by in a slower manner than it is today. Everything is super hectic, and less was more. People had less things, but they seemed to be happier.
Yeah.
So it was that. I think we were all aligned on that.
Even the fact that, in your films, what I've seen is every time it's an ensemble. And the biggest challenge in an ensemble is कि हर एक character का arc अच्छे से unfold हो. And you have always managed to do that, which is usually a big miss for people. How do you make sure that you don't miss and there's context and there's backstory and there's nuances to each character of yours?
I think we really layer our writing. I think firstly we have a love for characters. We have a love for the genre. We have a love for ensemble stories. Like Reema said, we sometimes have so many multiple themes that you need more than one person to cover that gamut. And we like our characters and we like to act them.
Yeah, I think that when we're writing, even it doesn't matter whether it's the lead character or a peripheral character. As writers, you really start loving them, and then you want to do justice to them.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Even when this whole announcement started, there was so much, curiosity. One thing that actually, while I was passing the highway and I saw the board near Sahara Star that gives you the Archie's countdown, was how extensive the promotional plan of this film was. Was this like a very thought out intention that from the announcement to the release date we will keep this much gap? Because there are times where it can the hype can be big and there are times where it can even get exhausted. Did you ever have those thoughts in your head?
No, I think I think the announcement happened slightly early because we were fortunate enough to be invited to Tudum to present the film, which is a big Netflix fest, I would call it. It was at an insanely amazing scale, and it was in Brazil. And we had the opportunity to go there and announce the film there. And we didn't want to miss that up because this is a global IP, and we wanted it to be picked up by the global press. And it was the first film from India that was called. So we did. So I think it just so happened. I don't think we would have done it if it wasn't for Tudum.
Yeah.
And the rest of the questions, I think you should save for Netflix. Yeah.
Did you ever feel at any point like there was some kind of the difference between experience and non-experience because you worked with seasoned actors before?
No.
Even though they came trained.
No. You initially feel that you have to prep a little more, and you have to train them a little more, because acting is not just a performance talent; it's a technical job. When you're on a set, I mean, there's a camera, there are 250 people, you have to hit the mark, you have to catch the light, you have to know when your camera's over your shoulder, how much you can move if the camera's on the other actor, when you're walking and talking and you have to cross a track, how do you do it? It's a very technical job.
Yeah.
So those things we kind of, what is continuity, we had people, the cameraman, the script supervisor, everybody kind of training them before we got on.
Yeah.
So that by the time they got to set, they were pros. So there was no difference.
So you never felt that?
No, not really. I mean, the difference was that they're just young and they were excited every day about everything.
I
think that was the difference.
Yeah,
it was a good,
And no date
difference.
issues.
And no date issues. Yeah.
Even, because Archie's is like in the 60s and because you're making it in 2023, pop culture, like did you ever feel like a bit of essence of today should be
Yes,
like,
that
not
we
in
have.
terms, not in terms of pop culture. Maybe.
Yeah, not in terms of pop culture, but what is relevant to people today. Like say, kids today may not have read Archie, but we still want them to, the film to be relevant to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that people read, of your age, read a little bit of Archie.
No, definitely.
Because of the film.
Yes.
Because it is, it is really a very innocent time. It's friends, it's family values. Even the film, it's very clean,
Do you guys also believe in making like a part 2 of the successful films you've had, like a Dil Dhadakne Do or a Gully Boy, because it's massive success?
Yeah, it comes up.
Fact that there hasn't been a part 2 in any of our work yet should answer your question.
It does come up, we're not going to lie. I think we would be open and happy to do it if it had as much a soul for us as the first one had for us to do. We don't want to just do it because franchising something makes money. That's no reason to do that. We'll do it if we find that we can put in as much soul as we could in the first one.
For which one have you thought of probably?
Any one of them.
Any
one of them, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
it was so lovely talking to you, and wish you all the very best for Archie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Reema Kagti, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to Instant Bollywood on YouTube.